of the Storm Gym Luton, Curtis Hughes.
Yeah, the Storm Gym, they're well known for Andrew Tate, the kickboxer. So pretty good gym.
Curtis Hughes. His opponent in the blue corner, fighting out of the Northern Spirit Gym, Manchester, Darius PALMA.
Well, you can almost hear that Darius's fans didn't have as far to travel. There's more of them here.
Yeah, I know people, a lot about this gym. It's Northern Spirit, run by Lisa Howarth.
Fantastic fighter in her own right.
Yes, obviously she was a world champion years ago. I actually got a chance to spar with quite a lot of time in the 80s when I used to go over to Master Toddy's once or twice a week, and there'd be Lisa Howarth and a few other lady fighters from there all beating the lads up. She was a proper class fighter.
You have to pay good money for that kind of thing nowadays.
Yeah,
No.
you do, don't you?
But she's also, it's clearly genetic, because her daughter, Dakota,
Dakota,
who I interviewed earlier, is a fantastic fighter.
Unbelievable. I've watched Dakota, and I've got young kids at my club that are all big fans of Dakota. Yeah, and they've got some great fights now from their gym.
Darius PALMA.
I was commenting on shorts earlier, Phil, and Darius has got some snazzy ones on. Storm Gym as a well-known kickboxing fighter. Do you think how do you see the transition for kickboxers who are fighting Thai nowadays? Do you think it's noticeable that they've got a kickboxing background, or do you think they transition quite well?
I think nowadays people transition better than they did say back in the 80s and 90s, but it's still hard work, especially when you've got people doing low kicks on you. The stance is totally different. You get a lot of kickboxers, especially ones who fight points and that, stand sideways on, they will just get their legs messed up, you know, so it takes a bit of getting used to. It takes a lot of pain as well to get used to the sort of Thai style.
And two relatively young-looking fighters as well.
Yeah, they're only, was it 56 kilos as well, this fight, so that's pretty light. I mean, for me, when I was fighting, I used to fight at 57 kilos, so I know this weight pretty well.
I think I've eaten burgers bigger than that.
Yeah, you probably have.
Although having said that, when I started Wicker Camp, I think my first fight was about 8.5 stones. It's about the weight of one of my legs now.
Yeah.
So Darius, very traditional Thai stance.
Yeah.
Both fighters, for that matter, very measured, in contrast to the earlier fights we've seen.
Yeah, it should be. We should see some fast techniques in this one as well.
Darius showing his strength in taking his man down.
Oh, nice kick there from Darius. Both just feeling each other out, they're not getting the range yet. Oh, good kick there from Darius.
Showing a lot of maturity, both fighters, very measured, not allowing the occasion to get the better of them. Well, saved by the rope there was Curtis. The Luton fighter just seems to be a little more hesitant.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? I think it's strange, but it's once you've hit each other a few times, then you settle down then. Darius just catching him with a couple of knees there.
Showing some early dominance in the clinch.
Yeah.
Curtis was choosing to punch rather than respond with knees.
Yeah.
Good first round.
I'd give that first round, if anything, to Darius, because he was doing a lot more kicking.
Would have had a successful takedown as well, would it not, for the
yeah, it'd been successful.
the rope?
The rope going away, didn't it?
It's got to be a real boost, Phil, for a young fighter like Darius to have Lisa Howard, you know, world champion.
Yeah, I mean,
coaching you and guiding you, not only in the gym, but when you're in the ring fighting.
Yeah, it is. It's a big strength. Again, going back to when I was doing things, I mean, I trained under Master Sken at one time in the 80s, and when you got people like that in your corner, it gives you so much inner strength. You know, I had Master Tori in my corner. It's same again. You feel invincible when you go into that ring. And it's same with people like Lisa Alf and all that. These other champions. You've got these people in your corner. And it gives you so much confidence.
I expect to see things heat up a little in this round. The Manchester fighter Darius stalking his man.
Yeah, he's not hanging about. He's wanting to get things done. He's making the first move every time. I think Curtis is waiting too long, and he's letting Darius score away on him.
He seems to be throwing the single shots as well. No feints, no combos.
No.
Darius certainly seems to be the more imaginative fighter.
Yeah, he's
coming in with double jabs.
Yeah, he's
mixing
using
it up.
techniques. See, Curtis is looking nice and composed. He's throwing that jab out, feeling his way, but he's not doing anything from it. Whereas Darius is. Oh.
Like a Jackie Chan film.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Jumped up 3 times to avoid the takedown.
Yeah, nice.
Very well done. He just seems to be a slightly trigger shy, Curtis.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Fighter.
He's holding back too long. And if he's not careful, he's not going to be able to move up a gear throughout the fight. He's going to be stuck in this same gear. He's got to move up. If he continues, he's going to give the fight to Darius.
But very impressive is avoiding the takedown there on 2
yeah,
separate occasions.
I like that. I don't think I could do that nowadays, not my knees.
I have trouble getting up out of the chair. But it demonstrates strength and a great deal of balance and flexibility as well.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
All small things that are way up in the minds of the judges.
A lot of people don't see that. They just see somebody jumping, but it's a good display of balance and strength. And like I say, it works well with the judging as well.
I certainly don't think Darius is tired, but he's getting the most he can of his minutes rest.
I'm looking at both corners as well. Both corners are fairly quiet compared to the previous bouts. In the previous bouts, everyone was shouting. These seem a lot quieter. Yeah, Curtis does need to step things up this round.
As you said, he's throwing out that jab to check if he's in range, but he's not actually doing anything.
No, he isn't, no. He's letting Darius do all the work.
Darius cutting off the ring.
Oh, good
nice
body
kick.
kick. See again, look, he's pouring away with that left hand, Curtis, but he's not really doing anything off it.
And again, throwing single shots.
Yeah.
The likelihood of him landing a lead leg kick on a fighter of Darius's capabilities isn't very high. That question mark kick there, going towards the body and switching it up to the head, Darius.
A few good shots there from Darius.
The movement of Curtis as well, Phil, seems to be very linear. He seems to just be moving straight back.
Yeah. I think, like I said, because Curtis isn't really offering much, he's making it easier for Darius anyway.
Right hand landed after the bell there, but
he's coming to you, and you can see so slow. He's so slow to you. Just wait for him and do jumping. It's easy, you can do them. You used to do them for training. So jump, and take the inside look. Don't be outside, let me say outside. Inside look. And then double up the kicks. Inside, outside. Inside, outside. And then just wait for him. And when he's coming to you, jump, do the side kick. Easy. You used to do them in the training. Okay? Good.
as much as he did in the first round.
Yeah, he does. He's not committed himself. He's got to go for it these 2 rounds.
Darius straight back, stalking his opponent. Unfortunately, Curtis seems just to be reactive.
Yeah,
not initiating.
Yeah, he's not committing himself. Curtis is pretty much acting how he were in the first round. He's not sort of going to this fight.
Darius really mixing it up now.
Like I say, he's still doing the same thing. He's just pouring away with that jab, and he's letting Darius just do what he wants.
And it seems to be really little lateral movement from him. Just move straight back.
It's like you said earlier, they're just moving in straight lines all the time.
Which is dangerous when you've got such a dynamic striker like Darius opposite you. He's just going to generate more and more power as he marches forward.
Oh, it's a good kick there.
Clipped him there with that left head kick. It's just a little disappointing. You can see Curtis has clearly got abilities.
Oh, that was a spectacular kick. I've never seen that done before.
But he's clearly skillful. He's clearly got ability.
He's not come out of his shell, has he?
Yeah, he's not pulling the trigger.
No, he isn't, no.
As you said earlier, Phil, just not giving Darius anything to worry about, just allowing him to tee off.
It could be he's having one of those nights where he's having an off night, and like I say, he can't move up another gear. He'll have this fight, get beat, and then he'll probably kick himself afterwards because I think he should have done something.
Unless he changes it in this last round, I think he'll be frustrated when he watches this one
back,
because he's clearly somebody who's a capable fighter. He's clearly got skill.
He has got skills, you can see. He's just that he's not using them. Something's holding back. And I'll be very surprised if he does anything different in this round.
Well, it's usually the one where every fighter throws it all into the ring.
Yeah.
Not wanting to leave it to the judges. Darius straight back to doing what he's been doing for the first 4 rounds. Curtis there warned for the second time for using the ropes to attack.
You see Darius is trying to be a bit more aggressive now, moving forwards. See, from a clinch, Curtis is just using his hands there. Hands are no good in the clinch.
Left head kick there that forces Curtis back. But yeah, as you said, Phil, not the best of ideas to try and throw body punches while you're engaged with an effective clinch fighter like Darius.
Yeah.
Do you think those are the signs of perhaps the kickboxing background, not being fully comfortable and well-versed in Thai?
I don't know if Stone Gym, if they just train kickboxing or they do Thai, or if this guy, if he's had kickboxing fights. He does look pretty capable with the Thai.
Darius has never really looked in any kind of trouble.
No.
It's really just been an opportunity for him to showcase his skills.
Oh, some good kicks there from Darius. Yeah,
Just a highlight reel for him that last round, wasn't it, for Darius?
I think it's a comfortable,
As you
point to
unfortunately predicted quite accurately, Phil, Curtis just couldn't pull that trigger as he couldn't for the previous round.
He couldn't move up a gear.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have the judges' decision. It's a unanimous decision to the blue corner. Darius Palma.
It's a shame because, like I said, Curtis had skills, just didn't use them tonight.
Clearly had a lot more to offer.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's hope we see him again on one of the subsequent shows where he can show us what he's really capable of.